Hey guys, Papa Pete back with another review. It's Thursday night, and tonight I'm going to review Atari Basketball. I've even got the Sears Telegames version. Anyway, I want to share some information on this game with you and let you know what I think, so stick around.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
This is Andy Leonard at the 1980 Atari Games. Lots of excitement here. Stiff competition in basketball.
You gonna slam dunk me, Atari?
The Atari video computer system is 20 cartridges with 1,300 game variations you play on your own TV set. Don't just watch television tonight. Play it.
Basketball for the Atari VCS was published in 1979, and it was designed by Alan Miller, who's probably best known as being one of the 4 original programmers who formed Activision after jumping ship from Atari later that same year. Not only was basketball the very first basketball game on the Atari VCS, it was also one of the very first sports games on the system to feature a computer AI opponent so you could play one player. Gameplay in basketball really is very simple. Basically, it's a simplistic, full-court, one-on-one basketball game with no three-pointers, no out of bounds, no traveling, no double dribbling, and no fouls. Each player controls a stick figure player on the court, basically moving them all around the court with the joystick. When you have the ball, you always face the opponent's net and you automatically dribble. When you're on defense, your player automatically faces the ball. You can steal the ball in basketball by simply moving your hand over top of where the ball is being dribbled by the opposing player. But I'll tell you this right now, when you do steal the ball, it's very hard not to allow the player just to immediately steal it back, especially when you're playing against the computer. Hitting and holding the button while you're playing defense simply jumps the player up to block the shot. Straight up, there's no angled jumps. When you have the ball, you press the button in order to start your shot. Depending on how long you hold the button, it affects both the angle and the power of the shot. There are only 2 game variations on the cartridge in basketball. Very simply put, there's a 2-player game and there's a 1-player game. And let me tell you this, it says right in the manual, in order to beat the computer player in this game, you have to be pretty good. Actually, I find the AI in this game is very advanced. When the computer gets behind, it becomes very difficult to stop on offense, and it jumps and steals and blocks the ball like crazy on D. It's the exact opposite when the computer AI gets ahead. It's almost like it backs off and lets you back into the game on purpose. I don't know. This educated type of AI seems extremely advanced for a game put out in 1979. The graphics in basketball are ridiculously simplistic. It really is just a stick man. The arm sticks out in front of it, and all it does is move a little bit when the dribble and bends when you go to take a shot. The running animation is ridiculously simple as well. It's just basically a stick figure with a flickering leg out in front of it as it runs around the court. And as for the nets, a long white vertical line with a little white line sticking out from it. And the ball, all the ball is a white square that bounces around the screen in front of the players. The sounds are just as ridiculously simple as the graphics. Basically, there's only 2 sounds. There's this crunchy, splatty sound when the ball bounces off of something, and then there's a beep when you register points. That's it. That's all the sounds in the game. Okay guys, so now I'm going to challenge the computer to a game just to check it out. I'm telling you this, the computer is tough. Well, here goes nothing. Okay, jump ball, here we go. Okay. Oh, see that steal right away from your stole it right back from him. Here we go. Watch the layup. I call that a layup because you're just going in underneath the basket. It's look at Oh, he missed. I picked it up. I'm up 2-0. He missed again. Wow. Oh, he put it in. Anyway, I call that a layup when you go up in underneath the hoop and you sort of, it looks like almost you're throwing it up through the bottom of the hoop to put it in. It's probably about the easiest shot to make if you get in close underneath, because if you throw it up to the bottom, it always goes straight back down and through. It's also easy for him to block, though. 4-4. Okay, here we go. Ah, big steal. But look at him all over me. When it's tied, he's all over me. Okay, here we go. Ah, look at it. Ah, took it away from me. Yeah, that was a nice block, but he took it right back. Holy cow, now he's ahead. And look, he backs way off. He's ahead a little bit, so he backs way off and leaves me open to the net. Now, okay, let's see if he backs off this time. Oh, a little bit. A longer shot. I'm ahead again. Jeez, I don't get ahead very often in this game. Oh, I just took it, didn't know it, and then just threw it up ahead. Get right back to him, and now it's a tie game again. Ah. Here we go. Now, long shot from the side. Here we go. Do you want there? See how when I hold the button in, it angles, the arm seems to angle up, and the longer you hold it in, the farther you throw it. Oof. That wasn't very good, though. Yeah, tied up right here. There's a nice little layup. Here we go. Try to get in there. Oh, nice jump block. Here we go. Oh, he took it right back. As soon as I went to shoot, he stole it from me. All right. Fast-paced game, though. Geez, we're not even halfway through yet. Oh, I thought that one right in. Holy cow, I'm down by 4 now. But look, he's up by 4, so I go towards the net. He doesn't even press me at all. This is what I'm saying about the AI. It lets you do... Ah, I say that. He steals it. He's got the lead, but he steals it. I will not get very far behind him, though. Look how far off he stays back. Yeah, and then he steals it. 6 points. No, 4 points. Nah, that was 6 points. Okay, so now I'm only 4 down, but I stole it, and look at it back way off. Back up to 20-18. And I stole it again. 6-point swing. Oh, just got it in. Hit the top of the backboard, dropped it down in. And as soon as I do that, he takes it right back. Yeah. A little bit of open. There we go. Tied again. 1:35 left. And, oh, same thing. The guy got the ball, but I didn't know it. Oh, yes. And I'm ahead. I don't know if I've ever been ahead this late in the game before. He ties it right and takes it right away from me. What's up with that? But that's so weird. Like, then it seems quite easy to go score once he's got the lead. Trying to bounce back forward. See how no matter where I go, I always face the opposing basket. That was a weird one. And, oh, he missed though, but he got it right back. Stole it from me. No. Okay, down by 4. Last minute of play. Let's see, walk right in, lay it in. And let's see if I can do that again. Get back in the game. And I got it back. Good shot right there. Tie game. 46 seconds left. And he's ahead by 2. Just going to try playing point for point. Try for a late steal to win. There's a nice layup. Almost threw it underneath, but I got it just in. Whoa! He stole it. I stole it. Yes! 30 seconds left, and I'm actually ahead by 2. But leave. Get away from me. I can't get away from me. Stole it. Ah! All right, here we go. Breaking up. Oh, this game is pretty intense, really, for as simple as it is. Oh, what a block, you bugger. Oh, and I never off the rim. But he still got it back and went ahead. Okay, 10 seconds. Going for the tie. There's the tie. 7 seconds left. Oh, I stole. I can win the game right here. Oh, he won't let me shoot it. Get in there. Oh, tie game. Oh, jeez. That's pretty amazing, really, just how intense it actually is. It doesn't look like a whole lot, but it's really intense. You get playing, and you tense right up trying, because the computer player, it's amazing how he presses you so hard when it's behind, but it really lays back when it's ahead. It makes for a nice balance. It makes it nice and fun. You're always in every game, and God, it's hard to win. Tie game, I'll take that as a win, even though there's not supposed to be any tie games in basketball. Did you know that Atari Basketball had a cameo in a major motion picture back in 1980? In the movie Airplane back in 1980, there's a scene in the air traffic control tower, and 2 air traffic controllers are sitting there playing a game of Atari Basketball on the screen instead of watching the flight patterns of the airplanes. It's pretty funny. If you haven't seen this movie, you really should check it out. It's full of slapstick humor like that, and frankly, it's a true classic. So alright, how am I going to rate basketball? First thing, graphics. The graphics are ridiculously simplistic. Yeah, you can tell it's basketball, but there's nothing fancy about it. The sounds are even more simple than the graphics. And as for variety, there's only 2 games in the whole cartridge. There's a 2-player game and a solo game you can play against a computer. And to top it all off, the computer AI is ridiculously hard, it's next to impossible to win. Well, that doesn't sound very good for basketball, except for one very important thing. This game is fun to play. Despite all its shortcomings, it simply is fun to play. So you know what? Fun trumps all. I'm gonna give Atari Basketball a great rating. Okay guys, that's it this week for my review of Atari Basketball. Don't forget to check out Console Purist on Facebook. It's really one of the best retro gaming sites on Facebook. 17,000 people strong. How do you get any better than that? You want good discussion on either old retro games from the 70s like this one, right up to console games of today? Check out Console Purist. Anyway, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my channel, and thanks for spending a few minutes with me today. Take care, guys. We'll see you next time.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
You're watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?